This is going to be an essay type video for Snoke and Star Wars: The Last Jedi. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, please just go away. Thanks. If you're a Star Wars fan, you've probably seen The Last Jedi several times since its release. And if you're like me, you were left unsatisfied or indifferent about the film in one way or another. But the audience I'm targeting today are the Snoke fans. For months before even The Force Awakens came out, fans like myself have been speculating about the character Snoke portrayed by Andy Serkis. From Darth Plagueis to Mace Windu, I have been patiently waiting for Snoke's true intentions since his introduction as a massive hologram in the first act. Right away, we were left with questions such as, what is Snoke? Is that his actual size or just an intimidating exaggeration? Why does he look so old and decrepit, yet is shown looming over our main antagonist, Kylo Ren, like he is the new force to be reckoned with in the galaxy? As expected, however, The Force Awakens was merely to introduce our new characters and prepare us for yet another unforgettable journey in a galaxy far, far away. Then, the night of December 14th came, and I was so excited about the movie that my palms were sweating. Once the film was over, though, I found myself rethinking these last 2 years of speculation, wondering if it had all just been a waste of time, and that Lucasfilm had finally given us the middle finger because, to put it simply, we tried too hard. Now, I'm not saying that I hated The Last Jedi because of what they did to Snoke, but I do hate when a perfectly good villain is thrown in the trash to specifically pave the way for another villain who may not even live up to the standards we were given of the last. If you watch anime, you know exactly how this feels. And the reason I bring up anime is because shows like Naruto, or Bleach, or even Dragon Ball Z like to do this to certain characters only for them to be brought back later on in the story. The Last Jedi gave fans a lot to digest. The main thing being the Force and just what a person can do with it, such as Luke's astral projection power. On first viewing, this scene is pure confusion, but when I go back and look at it, it doesn't sound too far-fetched that perhaps Snoke was using a similar trick when he was in the throne room. Now I do want to point out that Snoke's hologram projection in The Force Awakens looks older and more decrepit than he does in The Last Jedi. I believe Snoke has the power to either control multiple dead bodies or some kind of force possession technique that allows him to possess the bodies of those strong enough in the dark side. So perhaps this will lead to a possible team up with Rey and Kylo Ren in the next movie because they have to combine their strengths, I guess, so to speak. You know, put your differences aside to face a greater power. I find it more interesting when an antagonist has an ulterior motive, and if Snoke has a larger role to play in Episode 9, it could very well make Episode 8 truly the new Empire Strikes Back.